There's a couple different things that I've heard you say.
Okay.
When you first came up, you talked about the peace and joy, and then you transitioned from a season. A moment ago, you said that, hey, I'm a woman. I deserve to be treated this way. There are a couple of different things there that, for me, I see a mirror, because I was peace and joy before I became discontent and made a move out of intentional disobedience to God. And so you can be in a season where you're thinking that I am good here, but it's a lull. It's a lull until you come face to face with, hey, I'm not so good here. God, what is happening? And what I've heard you say, that you have equated relationships in men with validating your womanhood. And part of what you said in the beginning was, how do I live during this season? What should I be doing right now? Live. If you do not, because the question I've had to ask myself, and this is not on you, but the question I've had to ask myself, what if I never get married? Can I still be content? Do I still have joy? Does this still mean that I am less than, or am I worthy? It is independent of any man joining with you that's going to validate your womanhood. You are complete and whole as God has created and formed you in your mother's womb. And so that's a sense that you have to be able to get to. If he adds someone to your life, if you become someone's helpmate, to God be the glory. But if not, that doesn't take anything away. You are, as a woman, we are people, we are human, we have desires. But we have to be able to know how to handle those desires and not step outside the will of God with those desires like I did. So I just want you to be careful with what you're speaking and what you are saying, because I don't necessarily know if you hear yourself. And I think that's some of the things that Pastor King is touching upon. Because a lot of times, from a ministerial standpoint, we hear what people don't necessarily say. And you've said a lot, but for me personally, what I've heard, those was just some concerns for me. Because you were at a place where you were like, I was good, but now I'm like, I'm supposed to be experiencing this. Are you supposed to be experiencing that, or is that discontent? Is this your season, or are you trying to make it your season? Because that goes back to what Pastor King was saying about timing. Because if it was your season, it's your season. But if it's not, then you're trying to make it that way.